Om Pitradevo Bhava. Om Pitradevo Bhava. Om Acharya Devo Bhava. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Namaha Shuklam Varadharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayete Sarva Vignopashantaye. Maruti Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varistam Vatatmajam Shirasa Namami. Shirasa Namami. Sri Hanuman Temple, Sri Hanuman Mandir. Hanuman consciousness, Krishna consciousness, so also Hanuman consciousness. Hanuman conscious awareness. Hanuman stands not like a mythological figure, but as a living figure, because he overcame mortality with his virtue, sadhana, tapasya, dedication, commitment. He stood highly distinguished among cosmic gods and goddesses, devas, Hanuman, Vayuputra, Anjali Putra, Apsara Devi, Anjali. Hanuman is the embodiment of discipline. It is not just coming to Mandir and then simply normally, like traditional manner, do namaste and take arti and go home. That is good, but it can be better. When you become consciously aware of Hanuman personality, that's what everyone must be knowing as they enter the temple. Jnana, Nahi gnanena sadrisham. Jnana. Anything we do, we have to do it with awareness, with conscious involvement, with jnana. Where am I now? In what place am I here? And what's the predominant devata here? And we have to imbibe such cosmic divine personality into our inner hearts and realms and feel their presence strongly. Even today, Hanuman is on Earth planet. To share with you openly, I was driven to the temple from a nearby house now. In the car, while coming to this temple, I became absorbed into myself. Hanuman, where are you now? What you must be doing now? I'm going to talk about you in Sri Hanuman Temple in Toronto, Canada, away from India, Bharat Bhumi, away from Ganga province. As soon as I began to think in this form, you can ask Bhaskar who drove me. I showed him, look, it was cloudy, it was dull, now the sun is shining upon us. That's Hanuman. I said, now, minutes ago, you can ask for more description and information about this. And communication happened. You don't have to believe, you have to be real and extend your heart, your Atman, to communicate. You don't have to physically see someone always right before you, only then you can communicate. Say thank you, hello, how are you, and offer salutations. Because these personalities, cosmic personalities, divine personalities, highly advanced, unlike Hanuman. And above all, it's all so very well described throughout Ramayana. He is eternal, blessed by not only one God or Rishi or seer, blessed by high level gods and goddesses without any contradiction. Everyone voted for it. Hanuman, of course. Nobody would say no to Hanuman. Nobody would say, I will take time tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow and see how it goes to come to the temple. Now, let me go now. Is the door open? Let me go now. Wherever it's available, immediately the center of energy, center of attraction, the center of puja, center of such vibration. I want to go now. Let me feel his presence like a center. Satellites, like satellite center, where beams out Hanuman energy from here. Because everyone comes here with the same motive, same intention. Jai Hanuman. Say?
Jai Hanuman.
Not enough. Say with your navel. Jai Hanuman.
Jai Hanuman.
There you go. Now it can reach. It is not just from the throat, not just from our lingual organs, but from the heart, from the soul. Jai Hanuman ki. Deep, subtle, yet powerful. So, that Hanuman personality is extraordinary, indescribable. Valmiki Maharshi tried so hard to describe Hanuman. Ramayana is written in slokas, poetic phrases, 24,000 slokas, 7 counts, 7 like chapters. You may call it Varga or something else. 482,000 words, 4,802 words. To be precise, multiply 480,002 words. Multiply numerically. How much you get? 14, correct? 4 plus 8, 12 plus 2, 14. Hence 14 years Vanavasa. So much of meaningful coincidence. So Hanuman is eternal. Chiranjeevi. Ashwathamo Balirvyasaha. Hanumanscha Vibhishanaha. Kripa Parshuramascha. It goes on like this, the list. Chiranjeevi, they are all here. In different forms, maybe somewhere. They have a different, highly nature brimming body that could become anything, transparent or maybe too physical or too ethereal. They can go on attaining any form of body. Especially in Hanuman case, he is Siddhi Purush as well. Like a scientist of his inner consciousness, scientist of the inner world. He could do anything you want. Literally. There are predominantly Ashta Siddhi. Adima Siddhi, Laguma Siddhi, Garima Siddhi, Ishatva Siddhi, Prakami Siddhi. Like the Siddhis goes on like this. He could just do it. Siddhi means you have to. Even he never ran after Siddhi, but Siddhis came to him. Can you believe this? In life, the same thing. He stands as a best example. You don't have to run after anything, to be honest, to be real. Just acquire qualification, eligibility, deservedness, that will come to you. Seriously, test this truth anytime, ever. So that is the reason, if you can go back to mythologies, Puranas, old ancient literature, scriptures, like they obtained higher knowledge only through tapasya, through dhyana, through sadhana. I would wonder, how can you achieve something just by sitting in one location with the eyes closed and ceasing your physical activities? How can you ever achieve something really profound like Panini Maharshi, grammar, codified grammar? It was all over for thousands and thousands of years. He codified them perfectly in 3,993 formulas. Can you believe that? How can you elevate yourselves to that height to grasp that? Can you ever think of that? For us it looks like, it may be like some story. Because we can't remember even a 5-digit number. Don't know, maybe it's out of our brain and mind and perception, but it's true. One can do research, open to research, open to challenge. That's truth. Truth will never shy away from you. Anytime test, ready to become tested. सच्चाई को कभी भी परीक्षा कर सकते हैं. Open है. There are no timings like only during this many hours you can test me or challenge me or examine. And no, not like that. Test. Then Panini Maharshi composed such high-level grammar. First computational programmable language in the world means Sanskrit. Because of some politics and partiality and prejudice, humans obviously won't welcome the other side of the world. Patanjali Maharshi, how did he got that knowledge to bring out such detailed explanation and direction on yoga, how to perform yoga, how to understand yoga? Because of tapasya, sadhana, tapasya, sadhana. So Hanuman stood as the best example for that. He found out the formula, the secrets of creation, and he was not even craving for any power, position, not seeking any reputation, just it's his puja, his seva, his bhakti, his sadhana upon Sri Rama. Om Sri Ramaya Namah. Om Sri Ramaya Namah. Can you say Om Sri Ramaya Namah? That's the only mantra he knew. No any other mantra. Om Shri Ramaya Namah. Shri Ramaya Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitapataye Namah. If you want to please Hanuman, normally what people do, bhaktas, devotees, what do they do normally? Praise Hanuman, like any other deities and devas, isn't it? Hanuman case not like that. If you keep on praising him, he will not be happy. Can you believe this? Only when you praise Sri Rama, then he will be happy. Can you believe that? What devotion is? Don't praise me, praise Sri Rama, the Lord Vishnu Swarupi. Om Sri Ramaya Namah. Dedication, devotion. Total altruistic devotion. Anyway, now let's get back to this now. What type of Hanuman, the divine personality is he? We can't say was he. He is here. So he is present. Speak in present tense about Hanuman. Always. Not about past tense or future tense, isn't it? So, what has he got? What can we learn just by thinking about Hanuman? First thing is, Om Shri Hanuman ki jai. When you say that, something really like, and we attain some energy all of a sudden. Hanuman means like embodiment of energy, embodiment of courage and spirit, utsah dene wala. Suddenly say Hanuman, like you feel like sitting properly and as though walk firmly, isn't it? this energy, strength, provider of strength, fearlessness. That's the reason when people are really scared, afraid, even today if you go to Indian temples, even including here I think, they always give some special thread, and that really like Abhimantrita thread means chanted by Hanuman mantra, then they offer that thread for you to tie up somewhere so that will give you strength. Kankana, like kankana. Anyway, so embodiment of discipline, energy, strength, and like health and well-being. As soon as you see the image even, oh, like everything is okay. Feel like taking a deep breath and feel that your presence, your overall presence, the well-being, feeling better. That's Hanuman. And first time when Hanuman met Sri Rama, you know what happened? Lakshmana was standing next to him with the ready, always weapon ready in his hand in case you never know who is going to come in strange places like forests and open spaces. In case demons can come in any form and cause trouble. But Sri Rama saw Hanuman just coming in the distance. Gradually it's coming, becoming clearer. First head, then eyebrows, then face, then slowly the chest, and the whole body is appearing, coming closer and closer and closer. Oh, Lakshmana is so furious. Sri Rama, brother, please allow me to really release my arrow, because strange creature, we don't know his purpose. At least let me give a taste of my weapon. Sri Rama says, no, hold on. This is different case, he says. This is not the way you think. Something different, something very profound. I can feel it in the distance, he says, Rama. It's something really going to change the entire mindset of ours. Something brilliant is going to happen. Lakshmana, please, don't be impatient. Hold on. Look at the way it's coming. You know, the way you walk, the way you conduct yourself, your demeanor, your stance, your presence can say so many things, correct? If you observe, not with your eyes, with your mind, with your heart, with your intuition, you can tell so much about the person, you agree? If you become aware of yourself first, only then it will happen. Not trying to really gauge someone, measure up their qualities. But here you have to do the homework first. Anyway, Rama is incarnation of higher cosmic consciousness, anyway, incarnation of divinity. So he could feel it. My God, he says, the way he is coming. Something going to be long-lasting friendship. You can sense when someone is coming. Don't you feel like really going and saying hello to them? At least stand somewhere close to that person, because there is something in them. We get carried away, we become attracted. Because everyone is after love, peace, grace, ananda, isn't it? Arogya, jnana, isn't it? Dhairya, confidence, courage. So if that's going to happen, then why not go? Keep yourself open for good things. So he's approaching, coming closer and closer and closer. When you meet someone in business world, what do? You shake people's hand, correct? That meeting is like Western. That's not the case there. It's not Western. It's original one. That's Astalagava. That was first introduced. Astalagava. in Ramayana Kal. So like in a way salutation, different manner. And then, so that happened between Hanuman and Rama. And then Rama says to Lakshmana, just before coming closer and shaking his hand, he looks like highly accomplished, like academician, like highly learned, erudite. Then as he opened his mouth, saying something, greetings, Hanuman, greeting, and then it becomes true, and Hanuman spoke in perfect grammar. Not a single mistake could be found. Perfect grammar, Sanskrit grammar. So he also master of Vyakarana. Vyakarana Shastra means master of Sanskrit grammar. We spoke about 3,993 formulas, correct? In Sanskrit grammar, he has mastered everything. So perfect. Beyond the grammar. At that time, Panini Maharshi wasn't there. Because he was beyond the such, any normal numbers beyond. Anyway, so Hanuman, that's what the Hanuman is, really. And he is fit to be next Brahma. Brahma is not permanent position. Brahma keeps on changing, Brahma. Because everything is put into circulation. That's what the universe is. Universe doesn't like anything stagnant, anything the same. Always change, bring good changes, major changes. Always put everything to circulation. Nothing, not a single thing should go stale and fusty. Everything should be circulated, made fresh, again and again, fresh, made fresh. So that you won't get bored in life. Whole universe remains fresh. That's the reason we all take fresh breath. Do we take the same breath like stored up somewhere in the body? You adjust your respiratory system and you breathe in the same thing and breathe out. And that gets recirculated in the body. Not like that. You exchange your breath with nature. Outside, vast expanses of space, that's where you go outside, breathe out and take fresh breath and renew your prana, your atma, your energy. Isn't it amazing? Everything is put to circulation. That's really nature, abundant nature. Not a single thing goes stagnant and stable. So also Brahma will be replaced. There's a time coming. So who will be the next Brahma? We have to start proposing like next election. Cosmic world, the gods and goddesses discuss about these things. Who can be the next Brahma? Hanuman is Brahma. He is the best candidate. All gods and goddesses agreed. Zero contradiction, zero conflict. Total consent from each and every entity that exists in nature. Okay, Hanuman, next Brahma. Hanuman is not interested in Brahma's position or any other position. That's what the speciality of Hanuman. Humble and simple. When they were all struggling, you remember, you all have studied and listened many times probably, when the all warriors were jumping up and down to go for battle, for the war. And Hanuman was simply sitting somewhere in the corner like this, very informally, not knowing anything at all. Purest innocence. You could see that in Hanuman. Absolute humility. Vinaya. Then Jambavan is the one who recognized and identified, oh, Hanuman, my God, we are looking for some great person to grow and cross the ocean and get Sanjeevani or some special herb, healing herb. But here you go, the Hanuman can go. Because he has got all siddhis. He can fly the ocean, levitate, gravitate, he can do anything literally. So Hanuman, no, not at all, please, not at all. And chanting Rama, Om Rama. Then he was requested, pleaded, and persuaded. Then he changed. Hanuman said, okay, really, you can do it, you can really grow and you can fly, you can make your body so lagima siddhi. You can become like feather body. You can achieve, convert, transform your bulky body, gross body, utter physical body into feather-like body. And already anyway he has got double qualification like a Vayuputra. Already wind element has very well worked with him and living in him, and he is the embodiment of wind in a way, Vayu. So then he became so elevated and really brought out his truest personality, cosmic personality, and then he flew. And he couldn't really find that really, he wasn't detailed. So he brought the whole mountain in case. If he give one job, he will do 100 jobs together. That's Hanuman. In a human normal case, if you give one job, even that they can't do. They will come back with 100 excuses to do one job. Either opposite. You give me one job, I will come back with 100 alternatives for you. That's Hanuman. These are the qualities we have to imbibe from Hanuman. All different gods and goddesses and angels of the cosmic world, we have to absorb. That's what it is. Look, when Pravachan is going on, these guys came and just bowed down and then left. How can they obtain true blessings? When someone has come, who is this gentleman in this Mandir? Why people are sitting here? Shall we sit there for at least 5 minutes, listen to this pravachan and become empowered with the Hanuman blessings? Let me go. They don't think like that. This is called religion. When future generation look at such people who did namaskar here, they came here, distracting all of you. When future generation will become Gnostics, day by day, in almost all temples, numbers will decrease because people will become Gnostics. The fundamentals are not really taught. When any sant comes here, we should really stop everything. We are talking about Hanuman, namaskara. Do this namaskar first. Sit there and really properly understand who is Hanuman, what is Hanuman. You will really become more aware of this special temple and Hanuman, and they will benefit greatly, isn't it? So that's the reason I don't go to mandirs often, because of the distractions. At least here much better. Some temples they bang the bell in the middle, so many distractions. So anyway, getting in, if I was in charge of temple, I would say any sant who comes, any good speaker, for at least 20 minutes we block off, all of you should sit and really observe and absorb. Otherwise, superficial, and it won't be any good service or help. Sorry to say that, because this is what I have been taught in Arya Dharma, in Vedic Dharma. That's the reason, same thing I have to teach and inspire people. Otherwise, too dogmatic, more than religious. Anyway, let's get back to Hanuman now again. We are here. So Hanuman would perform to the highest level of anything that's really given. And yet humbleness. That's a great combination. If we accomplish one little thing, our ego becomes big, correct? I achieved it. Here, he was like, that's a rare combination, really. विनय से अद्भुत काम करने वाला, अहंकार से कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला है. When Vinay means, Vinay quality reverberates in your heart. Humility comes from the heart. Hridaya Mandal se humility, that quality vibrates really. So that really makes you feel full, not half, not semi or personality. That's amazing. So Vidya dadati vinayam, vinayam dadati patratvam. If you are highly qualified, you know the sign, signature is you are humble. That means you are highly qualified. highly learned. Not necessarily you have to go to university. You may not have gone to university. Maybe you are much cleverer than the people who graduated or obtained PhD. Knowledge is not conditioned. Knowledge belongs to everyone, like space, like air, like water, like the sunshine, belong earth, planet. सबको प्राप्त होता है. वही एक ज्ञान है. ज्ञान सब किधर भी प्राप्त कर सकते हो. So anyway, now tapasya, Hanuman did tapasya always. Even today, right now when we are speaking, what he would be doing now, you will be surprised. He will not be playing sports or doing something else. Om Rama 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 Rama. Meditating, chanting. So Brahma, what is Brahma's quality? Brahma's quality. What is the main attribute? Means Brahma jiyate tapasa. Can you say Brahma jiyate tapasa? What does it mean? Sanskrit. Brahma lives only on water, on kajur, on some nutritional food. No. He lives only on tapas. Tapas is his food. Can you believe? Brahma jiyate tapasa. Yes, sir. So also in Brahma position ke liye Hanuman is ready. But he is just always already doing it. Tapas. What is he doing? Meditating. Doing tapasya. Meditation is not the right word. Meditating means irritating sometimes. It is not meditation. Dhyana bolna hai. Dhyana. Hence really for the last 25 years I am coming to Canada. I rarely used the word meditation. Meditation is like agitation. It's an English word. It will not carry the true meaning of your heart level dhyana, heart level inner feeling, isn't it? So English is limited language, and they borrow a lot of words from Sanskrit language. Even today I can say brother, bratru, matru, mother, praise, prashamsa, dent, danta, nose, nasika. Thousands of English words I can prove from Sanskrit language, even German language, wherever you go. Most languages in the world, Spanish language also has got Sanskrit words. Sanskrit was called world language in the early day, at that time, world language, one dominance, one emperorship. Duryodhana was in Mahabharata time, Duryodhana was ruling. So anyway, so such is really the supremacy of Sanskrit language. Again getting back, Brahma jiyate tapasa, tapassu. So what is the lakshana of student? Lakshana means attribute. Studying. When you study, you are a student. When you do research, you are a researcher. So Brahma, tapas. What does it happen when you do tapas? When you do tapas, tapaha. Tapaha means you are burning all karmas, and you become purer and purer and purer just simply by sitting firmly and becoming engaged within yourself. Your breath, your body, your mind, your soul, your heart, your presence, your environment around, totally immersed in your inner beautiful Atman, tapas. When you are engaged like that, no one can ever touch you. Do you know this? Seriously. Nobody, honestly. No bhutas, pretas, and no any negative energy, no rakshas, no evils, nothing will ever come near you. Can you believe this? What a beautiful, fantastic creation it is. Nothing will come near you at that moment. Hanuman is doing that constantly. Can you believe that? How powerful he can be? Constantly. Tapasa jiyate, lives only on tapas. So that is tapas. But if you have some specific request, you can add that request there. That will be granted definitely. If not today, tomorrow, or else in the near future, आपका तपस्या का फल सच मिलने वाला है. याद रखना, कभी धोखा नहीं होने वाला है. अभी मंदिर कितना बार आते हैं ना, आप प्रार्थना करते हैं, श्रद्धा से पूजा करते हो, कुछ ऑफर करते हो, तो कभी भी नुकसान तो कभी नहीं होने वाला है. Always you are in favor, you are blessed, you have been gifted with, you have been consoled with something. always, certainly, when you go out, you will feel that, it's taken care, looked after, I'm okay now, I can go back to work now. I saw, at that level I am saying it's actually more than that anyway. It depends upon how much we can take. Anyway, getting back to this tapas. So you are really staying there and you put your request. What you want? I want to really attain good health. But you must be wondering logically, if you want good health, you should give up tapas sitting on one place, go out for walk and do exercise, eat good food, and maybe be positive and do many other things. Go to gym. This is not the case like that, because you are working on your mind and soul, very soul and mind. It's body based. Our ideas are body based. Only body. Mind never addressed. Heart, forget about it. Doesn't even exist probably more for most people. Soul, I say, what is that soul? We think. But it is the tapas. It was addressing only your soul. When I see people, when they come to see me for blessings and with their some in personal or family, some discomforts or maybe some difficulties, they come for blessing. I don't look at them like another person has come now to receive some inspiration and blessings, ashirwad. I don't think like that. I look at them. Viewed of this soul, evolution of this soul, I can figure out. This soul has come, this Atma has come here. And body is second to me. I see the Atma first. Hence, I am able to read through them and say a few words about them, what they did, how they were, what happened. You know what happened? I was in Hamburg maybe a few months ago, and we were hungry. I was taken to a vegetarian restaurant in Hamburg. And I walked in. I went straight to the main manager. I went on speaking a few words about him. Who he is, what he thinks, what he did, what he was planning to do, what is his nature, everything I said. He was looking at me with some, he was flabbergasted, like baffled. I said, is it true what I said? He says, I was in simple dress, regular dress. He says, no, my point is, how do you know all these things about me? He says, how come you know so much about me? I never said anything, and you are meeting me first time. Then again we had to go following day, his reception was so different. Oh, please come, really. His name was Joseph. I can even say the name, Joseph by name. And he wants to come to Arkadam Ashram, Mysore. So, point is, getting back to this Atma को देखते ही आपको सब कुछ पहचानते हैं. शरीर को देखा तो नहीं, बहुत कुछ नहीं पहचानोगे. That's the point. There is Hanuman set example. आत्मा के पास, आत्मा से देखना, आत्मा से संपर्क करना. That is परमात्मा के पास वो आपको संपर्क बढ़ाएगा. You can establish connection with the higher self. Atman, Paramatman, Mahatma, Brahma. Yaha Brahma Anusarati Sa Brahmaiva Bhavati. As you really think, so you become again and again. If you think of Brahma, you become Brahma. If you think of Ravana, you become Ravana. In your expressions, you can say that you are thinking about Ravana, you can tell, looking at the person. You are meditating on Ravana. Yes, you can. As someone meditating upon Hanuman. Anyway, the point is here, empowering your soul, empowering your mind, and bringing that energy from the soul through to the body, and that's what Hanuman really has achieved. It's not just physical thinking, but also spiritual thinking. What we do normally, physical thinking, spiritual thinking. Someone came recently and that person was totally very feeble and about to faint. Then I looked at the person. आप body में नहीं जी रहे हैं, I said. आप आत्मा से जी रहे हैं, विल पावर से जी रहे हैं. मैंने बोला हाँ योगी अर्का जी, that is आपको कैसे मालूम हो गया? I said that. According to your medical experts, you are not supposed to walk like this. Look, you are walking. You came to have darshan. Then I really blessed her and sprinkled some Abhimantita Jal, and she really felt very, energized, and then went back. Anyway, so now we are going to conclude now very soon. Now conclude, because this can really carry on. So Hanuman either manifestation हो जाते हैं if you really call him. You really कलयुग में कौन who really communicates like that at spiritual level with Hanuman. Really, is not putting the photo, putting the vigraha. You have to be here, then you can see that here. Otherwise, इधर नहीं तो उधर नहीं दिखेगा. This is the Mandir first. Either we have to worship, and then that Mandir will be recognized. Isn't it? Before I come. Anyway, thank you very much now. And so this is a brief description of Hanuman. Even so, he is in deep dhyana. So through dhyana, you can approach and offer your thoughts and prayers. And that's what people do when they come to Mandir. They close their eyes and then do the dhyana. ऐसा है, ऐसा. So ये मंदिर भी बहुत अच्छी तरह से अभी ज़्यादा हनुमान का सेवा हो, ज़्यादा भक्त लोग आओ, एंड संस्कृति को बढ़ाओ, लोगों को ज़्यादा समझाओ हनुमान क्या होता है. It should go on daily basis even, and really let people feel that energy and the Ashirwad of Hanuman and the Gnan and his discipline, his niyam, सब कुछ जान के उसका carry that really that nature in them as well, and try to live fearlessly. Fearlessness, that's what we want. डर ही नहीं रहना इंसान को, डर ही नहीं रहना, ऐसा स्थिति वो हनुमान के पास होता है. Zero fear. क्या है? Nothing. उसलिए attained eternity. Deathlessness. इधर breathlessness, deathlessness. What a difference. Anyway, namaste. सबको भी really let be Hanuman also give lots of love and blessings to all of you. Alhamdulillah.